Hey guys, JLR UHS here, and coming at you with a Thunder deck profile. I took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh for a little bit, and I started going back to locals like 2 weeks ago. I was looking for a fun deck to play, and I was like, oh, why not try Thunder? And this deck has been doing wonders, and if you're looking just for a fun deck just to fuck around with, this deck is fun as hell. So, get on deck profile here. 3 Thunder Seahorse, Searcher of the deck. This plus Duality opening hand is just the nuts. And it searches everything in the deck. It's just so good. Then you have your 3 Maw, 3 Paw. You normal summon 1, and then you can additional normal summon of a Thunder type monster from your hand. So if you set up with Seahorse, you can go Maw, Paw, and just go nuts, go super exceed, or with the prisms you can go that. And then 2 Sis, 3 gets cloggy, but 2 is just enough. You have it when you need it, and if you have to, if you open up just totally garbage first turn, you can go Seahorse and assist, get back your Seahorse, maybe have a Trag in your hand or something, and set up from there. And then 3 Prism, the tuner of the deck, and when he's sent to the grave, for your Synchro Summon, you can pay 500, reattach him, and the monster gains 1,000. So, and a lot of people have trouble with 3,500 Stardust, and it's just, ooh, it's devastating to some decks. And then to round out the monsters, 2 Trags, because sometimes you have this cloggy hands, or you have to Seahorse early or Duality, and you have that big hand anyways, and just drop a Trag and helps you exceed, do whatever you need to next turn. Honest, obviously they're all light. Why the hell not? And then 1 T-King. I think 2's too many, but it's still a pretty decent card this format. Just not as good as it was. And then on to the spells. The Trinity, of course, no explanation needed there. 2 Dualities for consistency, and as I said earlier, it's just amazing with Seahorse. Because you go Seahorse first turn, you can't special summon anyway, so you get that extra card off Duality too, so you just set up. This deck you can, if you open up really well, you can OTK right away, or you just go for a huge chunk of damage, or you can just set up with Seahorse and Duality for late game pushes. 1 Recycling Batteries. No Avarice, because Avarice, games don't last me that long to get enough things in the grave, and batteries, you can target exactly what you need and add it back to your hand. And 3 MST for when I want to push. I want to make sure I don't have to deal with anything that I don't want to. And then I run really trap heavy lineup. 2 D Prisons, amazing card, no explanation needed. Solemn Duo. 2 Torrentials, because a lot of times you'll just have like a Sis on field waiting to drop a Trag, and if they overextend, just boom, you hit them big. They don't see it coming. And then 2 Mirror Force, another mass removal card, just generally good. 2 Fiendish Chains, just amazing this format with everything. Fire Fists, not so much Evil Storms because of Pandemic, but yeah, even Spellbooks is not bad either. Just to stop there, Magician, 2 Bottomless, and 1 Starlight to round out the traps. And then for the extra deck, running 2 Paladynamos. He's kind of like the boss exceed for light decks and things of that sort. What he does is you can detach 2 from him, target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect, and make its attack 0. So you can get over Zen Main. You can't get over Zen Mains. You can negate the Zen Main's effect. That's what's bad about Paladynamo. If he had like 200 more attack, I feel like he'd be an amazing card. But like you can negate Zen Mains, but you can't get over it. So it's like you're better off just going for Corn. But if you go second, this card's usually pretty good because a lot of decks go early turn exceed plays and then just make it 0, get over it. And then Corn, just to get over Zen Mains, things like that. Dweller for water. Cowboy, because he's just amazing, and you can just, and if you need that extra 800, you have it. Pappy, he's also amazing because of Honest in this deck. Maystroke, just for extra protection if you need to stall or to get over someone with low defense. Pearl, gets over Ophion. Shockmaster shuts down some decks. And then for the Synchros, I run 1 Stardust. I'd run 2 if I had them, because for the Starlight Road, I usually resolve the Starlight Road. And then I'm going to want the other Stardust for the Prism plays, because it's one of the best things you can go into to protect yourself and just let you span the field without fear of like a Tarantula or Mirror Force. Then Thought Ruler, another good card. If you're low on life points, get this guy out, gain some life points back. Or it's just 3,700 attack with Prism. It's devastating. Violent Epsilon, he's basically another Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon. He is Scrap Dragon. And then Red Dragon Archfiend. If I was playing at something competitive, I would take this out, but I just have it in here because there's a guy that plays like an all-defense, cool, wacky deck at locals. And then Crimson Blade, amazing. Water, Prophecy, Dark World, shuts a lot of things down. And it's a 3,800, so they have a hard time getting over it. And then for my side, I have the other T-King, because it shuts down a lot of... I don't know, that would not be my side. I have 1 Soul Release because my friend runs Fire Kings and I always seem to face him at locals. 3 Macro because it doesn't hurt this deck at all. You just side out the Recycling Batteries and you can still get off Seahorse's effect under it, and it hurts so much at this format. Compulse just for the Exceed heavy decks and things of that nature. 2 Falsodontas for the special summon spam decks, anything like that. Mind Crush, everything searches this format, amazing card. Spell Fragrance because there's like 4 Prophecy players at my locals and they're not bad at all. Banisher, just extra, another macro basically, but quicker. 2 Shadow Imprisonings. I had Consecrated Lights, I don't know why I put this in. I just like, because it's more generalized than Consecrated Light, and I don't know, I like it. 1 Granmole, just because I had the extra space, and then a T-King. In this deck, I won our locals today with it. I think I can't remember really what I played, but I had an epic match in top 4 with Prophecies. Game 2, we were top decking, but he ended up fading my Stardust, which kind of pissed me off at the same time. He's like, oh god. And then Game 3, though, I opened up T-King and everything else and basically just shut him down from there. Also, I've been kind of getting into Vanguard, guys, if you want to see anything deck profiles. I have a GP built. And also, next week, once Tachyon Galaxy Sneak Peek passes, I should have my Constellar deck finished because I was waiting for Sombrays to come out. So if you guys want to see that, just comment below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.